always complained to Don Hensrud and Molly that they always put me last on the program. So they got their revenge this year. They put me first. So be careful what you ask for. We're going to talk about the top articles in wellness in 2019 and 2020. And the learning objectives are to review the top articles in nutrition and wellness and the top articles in physical activity and wellness, so that practitioners can better advise patients about diet and health. We'll start with our mock questions, so hopefully your audience response systems will work. And the first question is, what percentage of America's youth scored greater than or equal to 80% on the American Heart Association or Healthy Eating Index diet? All right. Okay. So most of you thought 10%. Unfortunately, it's 0.5%. We are not doing very well, and we'll talk more about where that data comes from during the course of the talk. Here's the second question. In the pounds lost study, what dietary component was best associated with weight loss? The amount of fiber in the diet, the percentage of protein in the diet, the percentage of carbohydrate in the diet, or the percentage of fat? So most of you said the amount of fiber, and that is the correct answer. And we'll talk about the pounds lost study later in this talk. So now we'll get into the studies. This is the first one. The risks of ischemic heart disease and stroke in meat eaters, fish eaters, and vegetarians over 18 years. This comes from the EPIC Oxford study. I should state that this is a hypothesis-generating study, but it's of interest because it's the largest study of vegetarians that I know of. Now, the meat eaters were older, they had higher BMI, their blood pressures were higher, their cholesterols were higher, and they were less physically active. The analysis did control for these variables. They had 2,800 ischemic heart disease cases and 1,000 stroke cases. They did not have sufficient numbers to analyze the vegans separately.